a great Friday, you mother...
Well, it's going to be hard not to, considering it's just going to be sunny, warm, and 82 today. Perfect day to kick off into the weekend for sure. Weekend-wise, we might get some rain tomorrow, and it does cool off partly on Sunday, as we're only going to see a high of 56 on Sunday. Welcome to your Friday. How are you, Kelly?
Good. I'm good. We last weekend, my dog rolled in something horrifying. We don't know what it was. Some type of maybe animal remains. I don't know. We had him out on we had this giant sort of tie out.
Right.
Because the dog will run if we let him off the leash, right? So anyway, he's out there having the time of his life, and we're still trying to get this stench out of things in our house that he's since laid on.
Oh, no.
Yeah, I mean, it's like we had to give him a bath, which was a complete ordeal. And then that's had to happen a couple times. And then now it's like we are washing everything that he has been within 5 inches of. Everything stinks. It's disgusting.
I can't. Oh,
no. And we found it where it was in our yard. And it's just like a pile of almost like feathers. So it's like some type of like owl or hawk or something like defeathered something and ate what it wanted and left the rest for my dog to roll in.
Just right in the carcass. Yeah, that's bad.
Dang.
Birdie's going today for the whole spa treatment, but we had to, I'm going to see how the trazodone works because we drugged her up good.
Good.
Because, yeah,
that probably helps.
She's not, we learned the last visit to the vet that she's a little skittish around everyone.
She doesn't want to be touched.
Yeah.
Prodded.
Yeah, exactly. She's like, give me my space kind of thing. So, yeah, she got her loaded up on the trazodone.
Oh, good.
We'll see how it works.
I hope it helps.
Kelly, don't just make sure when we go to break, Goose shows you the video of Birdie. This dog going goblin mode, just nonstop.
I just posted it on my Facebook page because Nora went to grab her this morning, like she does, and she'll get her coffee and say, "Birdie, you want to come cuddle with me in bed?" And Birdie had other plans. Birdie's raring up, ready for the day.
They'll get the energy out one way or another.
Yeah.
I don't know if this dog ever gets the energy out.
It's unbelievable. Like just yesterday, I took her to the dog park like 45 minutes, and she had a good romp with a group of dogs, and she was all over the place.
Yeah.
She getting along with it?
Then,
great.
Yeah. She is a little jealous.
Yeah.
If I sit on the bench and another dog comes by, she gets a little nippy. She's like, no, stay away. Not yours. But yeah, I brought her home from the dog park yesterday. First thing she does zoomies in the living room. It's like, just went through all this for 45 minutes straight. You running around the park.
It's crazy.
Doesn't matter.
She's celebrating that she had a great time.
I guess so.
We had a little dog trot toward us right in the middle of a busy road yesterday afternoon.
Oh, really?
Afternoon. Yeah, I was just like bumping him, and I'm right toward Charlie's truck. We're like, what the heck? No call or nothing. So we get out there, grab the dog. We're looking around, going to the neighbors' houses. Finally, one of the neighbors was like, yeah, that's my dog. We're like,
It's in the middle of the road.
Yeah, she's been doing that lately. I'm like, well, why don't you? Yeah, I mean, there's something you can do about that.
Yeah. Fence,
Gosh.
leash, something. Vic, how are you on a Friday? Did you get out yesterday?
No. Just, it's kind of a boring day, which...
Nothing wrong with that.
Yeah. I did see this morning the trailer for the new Street Fighter movie. Oh my God, it looks amazing.
It looks very fan service.
Oh yeah.
Unlike the Jean-Claude Van Damme Street Fighter movie, where he basically just did that movie to support his coke habit was the only reason he did that.
I don't know that you can really give it the justice it deserves without CGI, which Van Damme probably didn't really have.
Right, not a ton of, yep.
But, I mean, the cast, I like, and they're bringing in the wrestlers, like Cody Rhodes is in there. You got Jason Momoa's in there. 50 Cent is in there.
It's either going to be so deliciously popcorn fan-serving and good, or it's going to be so bad.
Yeah. Don't say that. Don't say that. It looks too good.
It looks pretty good.
Roman Reigns, he's in there. So, yeah, definitely looking forward to that.
It's the fall, I think is when it comes out. Yeah. All right, well, let's go on a Friday. Lots to do and lots to talk about, including our friends from Magnolia Thunderpussy who are going to be visiting us right around 8 o'clock, as Record Store Day is tomorrow, so they're going to be talking about that. Also wanted to answer your very heated questions as we roll into the weekend. The Coin of Destiny returns at about 7:35 this morning. Right now, let's get started with Blitz Morning Trivia, Vic.
All right, $25 up for grabs to waterbeds and stuff. And speaking of new movies, and yesterday we talked about what we're all suckers for. And as I said, I'm a sucker for anything Game of Thrones.
Yeah.
Well, Warner Brothers has officially confirmed a new Game of Thrones spin-off movie.
Okay.
It's going to be a movie, and this one's going to go back a little bit. So what we want to know is, what is the name of the new coming Game of Thrones movie?
How much further back can you go?
Right, exactly.
It's from the book. It's from R.R. Martin's books. This is actually from the book, so it's already been written.
The Seven Kingdoms of Money Grab.
Well, they'll get mine. I'm there for it.
Right.
You know that. First one to text in the correct answer at 800-821-9970. You'll win the gift card.
All right, let's get that answer for Blitz Morning Trivia.
All right, the question, Warner Brothers has officially confirmed a new Game of Thrones spin-off movie, and we want to know what is the name of that movie, and it is Aegon's Quest. Of course, this is Aegon the First, so the original Targaryen, the founder of the Targaryen dynasty, follows him as he unites the kingdoms of Westeros, and that story is from George R.R. Martin's book, Fire and Blood. So, we will get, it's just a movie.
All right.
So, I can't wait to see it. Ethan Roadback from Utica, first one to text in the correct answer, gets $25 to waterbeds and stuff.
Congratulations. Want to give a quick shout out. You know, it's been many, many years that OSU has been atop, or at least in the conversation for one of the best football teams in the country. Well, they now have bragging rights for one more number one spot. That is because Bro Bible did a breakdown, and they looked at the top 10 earning mascots and how much money the mascots brought in.
A lot.
And I can tell you, according to the math, Brutus was number one on the list.
Okay.
It's 6 figures, right?
Yes.
You mean his own personal income from being Brutus?
No, the mascot himself, in terms of like appearances and being out and about.
Okay, so people will
pay
pay
for that.
to have Brutus come out.
Yes.
Okay.
And he took in just over $130,000 last year.
Did he do like 500 appearances or something like that?
Let's see here.
There are multiple Brutuses, by the way.
That's true. That is true.
They didn't say what Brutus made for an appearance, but in comparison, the number 4 on the list was Texas and the Hook'em Horn, and he brought in about $6,000 per appearance.
What about Sparty? Did he make it?
Yeah, Sparty's number 3 on the list at just under $100,000 a year.
Man.
I love Sparty.
Yep. Number 2 was Goldie, the gopher from Minnesota.
Oh yeah,
$119,000.
We had a sales guy here years ago that was Brutus. That actually was.
Oh,
Brutus.
really?
Yeah.
Okay.
He had great stories to tell.
I can see doing some cool things.
Oh, yeah.
They're not allowed to reveal their identity, though, until after their time
Until afterwards?
is up. Yeah.
So you're on campus, you know you're Brutus, but you can't tell anyone.
Yep. Like, who's the guy who did that at the Michigan game in the end zone with the snow?
Oh,
Remember
crossed
the
out
Brutus?
the M, yeah.
Crossed out the M. Like, which guy was that?
Who was that?
Or
right.
Cal? We don't know.
Right, yeah. Anyway, so, if you want Brutus to show up at your birthday or your business opening, then just be prepared that you're going to be shelling out some money for that.
Not so breaking news. The news already broke. We're trying to put it back together.
Our first story takes us overseas to Dalian, China, where at the time, 36-year-old Mr. Wang was enjoying some dinner. And somehow, I'm really still trying to figure it out because they don't have a lot of details. But this gentleman in China was eating his dinner, which obviously they use chopsticks over in China, and somehow swallowed a chopstick. This is a 12-inch metal chopstick that somehow ended up all the way down his throat.
I feel like I know exactly what happened.
Okay.
You have some delicious sauce on the chopstick, but it's sort of like more than the halfway point.
It's like the oil dipstick. It's like,
yeah,
you know where it's
he
at.
thinks, I can make it. Let me just get that for just another half inch.
Okay.
And then it's too late.
And then it's gone.
Your body starts doing what it does naturally, and that is swallow.
Just get in. Yep, just another half inch, and it'll just slide right down.
Darn you, soy sauce.
But 8 years?
So,
Well, you knew you swallowed it.
So anyways, yes, this was 8 years ago that this man did it. And he went to the doctor, obviously, because it was uncomfortable. And the doctor explained the surgery that would take place, and there were serious complications related in this surgery taking place. And he's like, I'm breathing okay. I don't feel much. I guess I don't want the surgery. That was 8 years ago. And just finally, Mr. Wang showed up at the doctor complaining of unbearable pain in his throat.
Oh, my gosh.
And so the doctors reevaluated, and sure enough, they were able to remove the chopstick. But in the x-ray, look at this, Kelly. The chopstick is there.
Look at that.
Oh, my gosh. It's like it's holding his neck straight.
Yes,
Right.
it's almost like, it almost looks like they were doing like a spinal surgery where they fuse your spine together. It's like this metal plate running down his neck. And it's from higher than his top teeth.
Yeah.
So it has to be in that back of throat orifice that
lodged
leads to
up
your
in it.
nose.
Okay, so I guess now we know that it takes 8 years and a great deal of pain for a man to admit when he's wrong.
Wow.
Yeah, pretty much. Pretty much. Well, obviously they looked at it. He had no obvious ulcerations or bleeding, which is why it sat there for 8 years, but it finally became just a little too uncomfortable, and they were able to remove the chopstick.
Yeah, I couldn't go a day without realizing, this thing's not coming out.
I mean,
it
It doesn't look like he could bend his neck. Like, if he wanted to look down or look up, it doesn't look like he could do any of that.
He's going to poke a hole right through something.
Right.
If you move weird.
Yeah. Story number 2 takes us just a little north of our own backyard to Westlake, Ohio, close to Lake Erie up there, where officers were responding to a wellness call because a 90-year-old woman who lived alone hadn't been heard from for a few days. And obviously, people started getting concerned. So police showed up at the house, and here's some audio from the body cam.
783, garage door's open. We're going to make entry. Vehicle's in the garage.
Everyone's a little bit alarmed that she was missing these contacts.
We're here with her now. She's playing video games in her bedroom.
Turned out to be all okay. Everyone got a good laugh out of it.
Oh, my gosh.
Grandma was in her bedroom playing video games, trying to beat her own high score. So she was ignoring every phone call, every knock at the door she didn't hear. She was too locked in. She was ready to go. She basically was just every teenage boy just trying to beat their own highest score in the game.
Oh, my gosh. That's incredible.
I'm mad about one thing. I'm dying to know what game she was playing. Why did they? That is an important detail.
Let me see if
That's the first thing you ask, isn't it, as a reporter?
What was your high score?
Kept you so enthralled that you ignored every phone call that came in for 48 hours.
Trying to scroll through the entire article here.
No, that should be in the first sentence.
Yeah.
Details matter.
Like Tetris, cause, blah, blah, blah. It should be the first word in the article.
I'm betting it wasn't it wasn't Call of Duty.
No.
She's not Sniper
It's like
Grandma.
Trying to get a high score.
Right.
Yeah.
Candy Crush or something like that.
Yeah.
I mean, it could have been like Super Mario Brothers 3.
Yeah.
She could have been on the Nintendo.
I'm definitely thinking it was an older system. Or it's one of those iPad games.
Yeah.
One of the two,
That's what
for
I
sure.
think it was.
Yep. So, anyways, Grandma's okay. And, again, no word on whether she beat her high score either.
I know. I need to know these things.
Lots of missing information.
They need to sponsor. If it was Candy Crush, that company needs to give her unlimited lives.
Right. All the gold coins or stuff, so she doesn't have to buy that stuff anymore.
Unlimited boosters.
Yes, all that stuff. Yep.
Man, I want to know so bad.
I'm glad that Grandma is okay. That's your Not So Breaking News, 99.7 The Blitz. It was a couple weeks ago that it came on the air, and I saw a TikTok, and this woman said, "You know how you stretch And then sometimes you reach that stretch point where you lose all control, and you're just like, and then I was reading the comments, and so many people made the comment of like, every time I feel alone, all I have to do is open the app, because we all have these shared experiences that everyone goes through, and you don't really think about it. So someone actually jumped online and asked that question: What's like a little relatable thing that we all go through that you don't really think about? And some of these I would have to agree with. Like when you have a bag of clothes you're going to donate, eventually they're going to sit in your car for a minimum of a month.
Yeah, that chore's hanging over your head for a while.
Yeah.
Dude, I've done that so many times.
Yeah.
It's a minimum 4 weeks that bag is going to sit in your trunk.
And I'm also surprised to see it every time I open my trunk to put groceries in. I'm like, that bag.
You're still here. Son of a...
I had 2 big bags that sat in my garage for a couple months. Then they sat in the back seat of my truck for another 3 months.
Right.
And then I finally took them.
Getting transferred.
Yes, exactly. I got to get them out of the garage. Right. So we'll put them in the trunk of the car. Here's another relatable experience. Well, to most, not to me, because I don't read books. But it takes you 2 days to get through about a quarter of the book. Then it takes about 3 months or so to get through another part of the book. And then you finish it all in one night. Like it's broken up in a weird sort of way. For you book readers out there. Someone said, when you get a notification that something was delivered to your house and it's all you can think about until you actually get it off your porch, like you're just so worried.
Oh, yeah.
That it's just sitting there.
Steal it.
On
Don't
your porch.
steal it.
Here's one. This is definitely me. When you get that thrill, that feeling of the slow car in front of you, and they finally make a right-hand turn, so you can speed up, and everyone behind you can realize you weren't the one holding up the line.
Yes.
I'll tell you what, I'm such a line creeper. Like if things are moving slow, I peel to the left a little bit, so I'm like, what is the holdup?
At least they can see you in the rear view.
Going from side to side.
It's the only protest you can make.
Yes, like a NASCAR driver just waiting for the right moment to pass. I'm constantly veering left and right. Like, come on. Let's see. Here's a relatable experience for a lot of people. When you finally like trim your nails or whatever, and then literally the next thing you have to do is like open a can or try and peel off a little plastic top. And you're like, I just cut my nails. I have nothing to grip this with. And it's always the first thing you have to do right after you cut your nails. Let's see. This happens all the time. You're taking a shower and then you start to hear like all this crazy noise outside, like someone's knocking on your door or someone's moving furniture, and you're like, why is everything so loud inside the shower?
My thing with the shower is, and this happens if Charlie's working outside. Yesterday, he was bringing down a tree that had fallen over and gotten caught in other trees. So he was out there doing that, and I hopped in the shower, and I was like, for sure some tragedy's going to happen. And I am like, my hair's all, sudsy, and I'm like just waiting for this like yell. I had the window cranked wide open.
Just so you can keep an ear open.
Yeah, I don't know what I'm going to do naked with suds in my hair, but I'm going to know it's happened.
I got you, Charlie. What about this one? When you experience that one weird swallow and you just know you're getting sick tomorrow. Like you can just feel it. And you're like, no! We all get that same little feeling in the back of the throat.
And there's nothing you can do.
Yeah, nothing you can do. So at that point, it's too late.
Yeah.
You just start pounding vitamin, like emergency, and you're like, maybe I'll kill it off before tomorrow. Never happens.
I have an experience that I bet all coffee drinkers have, is that first cup, like the anticipation and the sip of the first cup of coffee. It's almost like a relief washes over me.
I have to agree. There is something about that first sip of coffee.
Yeah, it's so good.
It almost instantly makes you go,
yes.
Like, you just know.
Yeah.
Here's one. When it's really late, or this could be, they specifically made it towards, like, the styrofoam takeout clamshell, but this could be for anything. When it's late, you're trying not to make too much noise, but then, like, that one thing. And again, their example was that clamshell container that is always so loud when you open it up.
The styrofoam?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I've noticed it with my car a lot because, we have the Hemi and car happens to be louder. And every time I start my car for work at 4:40 in the morning, it always seems a million times louder than when I started at 2 p.m.
Because everything's so quiet.
There's something about the vibration of the world at 2 p.m. Where even though you're not hearing all the traffic, it's still absorbing the sound.
Yes.
Yeah. So when there's nothing going on, everything is so much louder. And you're like, oh, my God. 800-821-9970. I'd love to know if you have an experience that is all-encompassing.
I got to believe this happens to everybody. You walk into a room in your house to get something. You're like, I got to go in this room and get something. You see something that gets your attention, and then you get completely sidetracked.
Oh, yeah.
And 20 minutes later, you're like, I came in here to do that.
Yeah.
Or you walk in and just completely forget what you walked in for.
Yeah. I did it yesterday because I had to go to the Kroger across the street from my house because I had some leftover steak, so I was going to pick up some potatoes to make steak and baked potatoes. But as I was leaving, I said to Nora, I was like, you know what? I want some sauteed mushrooms and onions for the steak tonight. So I'm going to get that. So I walked in, and I got the mushrooms and onions. And after I grabbed the mushrooms and onions, every time I go to Kroger, I check the manager's special section of the meat department because I'll throw some ground beef in the freezer or whatever. If it's 50% off, knowing that they put it there because it's going to go bad the next day or two, throw it in the freezer. So I did that, and I'm walking towards checkout, and I was like, oh, crap, I never even got the potatoes that I came here for, so I had to get out of line, go back to the produce section to get the potatoes. Yeah. The mild distraction is super easy.
It doesn't have to be much.
No, not at all.
It can be like, oh, it's so nice out today.
Yeah, right.
What did I come in here for?
You guys ever have this happen? You wake up at 3 o'clock. Well, we wake up at 3 anyway. So we'll say midnight. You wake up at midnight. You have to pee really bad, but you're too tired to get out of bed and pee. And you have to pee so you can't go back. You can't sleep. You can't get back to sleep because you have to pee.
It's that negotiation process.
You're laying there torturing yourself because you don't want to do... it sucks.
You're like, and you're not getting back to sleep unless you do it.
Right.
And you finally throw the covers.
Yeah, you're like, I have no choice. You reach that point.
800-821-9970. If you got one, love to hear it. It's 987 The Blitz.
And now, all right, I'm listening. The 3 things you need to know before you go.
A hearing is set for today for former Delaware City Councilman Corey Hoffman, who it appears cannot stop stalking a Powell woman, allegedly. He's been charged a 3rd time since November for violating a protection order to have no contact with this woman. Here's the timeline of events. He was first charged in November with harassment and stalking after the woman reported he sent her tons of emails in a 1-month period. Then, on January 1st, he was charged again with another count of stalking after allegedly sending this woman text messages, photos, and a package with handwritten notes. A few days later, January 5th, he resigned his council seat. And lo and behold, this week on Monday, his bond was revoked, and he's charged again with stalking this woman. He is being held in the Delaware County Jail.
What do the notes say? I want to know.
Yeah.
What are you saying?
Will you go out with me? Check
yes or no. Check the box. Yes, no, maybe.
Yeah.
Do you consider this stalking? Check the box. Yes, no, maybe.
Is this a violation of my protection order?
Check the box. Yes, no,
yes or
maybe.
no. Jeez. Well, the IRS is using AI to process your tax returns. The agency says the technology helps speed up reviews and identify errors that may be missed by human workers. This is, of course, we need to identify any type of error that leads to us paying more money in taxes. I don't know that they'll identify any error that comes down in our favor. But anyway, the system cross-checks returns against existing records, including bank interest, side income, and payment app transactions. Experts say that the technology can produce incorrect information and could even expose sensitive personal data.
Yeah.
But who cares, right?
Well, just to kind of piggyback on that story, there was a story that just came out that ChatGPT was looking at diagnoses, and AI chatbots misdiagnosed over 80% of early medical cases. So I don't know if we're at, letting AI handle our personal finances and determining how much tax we owe quite yet.
Yeah.
That seems a bit... AI's not quite there yet.
Agreed.
They will tell you if the error is in your favor. It happened to us last year. It was very minor, but they sent us a check for $14.
Hey!
Right.
Very nice.
Yeah.
I love it. That's good to know. The FBI is now in possession of potentially critical DNA recovered months ago from the Tucson, Arizona home of Nancy Guthrie. This is crazy, because in the initial investigation, the Pima County Sheriff's Office recovered a hair sample from Nancy Guthrie's home in February, obviously right after she went missing. And rather than turning this critical piece of DNA over to the FBI to have it analyzed, the Pima County Sheriff sent it to a private lab in Florida. The FBI has been trying to get a hold of this hair sample since then. For 11 solid weeks, they have been asking. And finally, this private lab turned it over.
What's the problem here?
There was a refusal. The Pima County Sheriff refused to work with the FBI.
They wanted all the glory to be able to crack the case.
Let me tell you, the absolute raining down of hellfire on that man if I was Savannah Guthrie.
Right.
I mean, it's really awful. So anyway, yeah, the FBI has it now, and it is now being analyzed in the FBI lab.
All right.
What's happened between...
Now, I do wonder, when it comes to science and what is accessible and the technology that's available, what are they going to do at the FBI that they didn't do at this private,
I don't know, but
firm in Florida?
I guess I would say when you have the muscle of the FBI and the technology of the Federal Bureau of Investigation, I'll take that over a private lab in Florida.
Oh, I completely agree with you. I'm sure there are much bigger advantages working with the FBI. Yeah. I'm just curious as to, you have one strain of hair. What can you do with that one strain of hair besides test it for DNA?
And apparently it was tangled around another piece of hair, and they're two different people's hair or something.
All right.
We'll see. That would be interesting to know.
To know what the difference is.
What the difference is. Yep. Yeah. So, who knows? But we still don't know where the heck Nancy Guthrie is. That pops in my mind every now and again.
Every so often?
Yeah.
Just wondering.
I told you my husband found a work glove on the side of the road. We were walking, and he goes, "You think that has something to do with
connected?
Nancy?"
Is it connected?
Connected.
Could be.
But, absolutely not a laughing matter. But anyway, hopefully they resolve this case. Those are your three things.
Well, if you're looking to make a little bit of extra money, got you covered. This isn't a side hustle for me because it's been, 5 months or so, and I still haven't done my cold guard. Box is still sitting in the old walk-in closet there. But if you want to make money, you can do so. Just head on out there and sell your poopies.
What?
Yep, you can. You can sell your poopies. You can make upwards of $500 per stool and $180,000 annually.
Whoa.
Yeah. $30 per qualifying donation, up to $500. And if you go regularly, $180,000. Now,
gosh,
you do have to be in really good health, because the whole point is your gut biome is what they're looking for. So you have to go through health screenings.
Oh, I'm out.
Blood testing.
Damn.
Parasites, viruses, drug-resistant bacterias. Donors are non-smokers, healthy BMI, no chronic GI issues, no recent tattoos.
Kelly, you can do this?
I could not.
What?
Are you kidding me? I have diagnosed GI issues.
Oh.
Yeah.
Not going to work.
I'm out.
Can't be on antibiotics. You got to be able to go a minimum of about 3 times per week. Now, they do say that, if you can't go, well, when I say the word go, I don't mean actually poop 3 times a week. I mean, you have to go to the facility, but they do have at-home donation kits too.
Oh, good.
So, you don't have to actually go in
Way more
someplace.
convenient.
That seems like it would be.
You won't even use your Cologuard.
Right, exactly. This is not for me.
No, it's not.
I mean, to go in 3 times a week for $180,000, no problem.
I mean, you can make that your job.
Yes.
$180,000 a year is a pretty good salary.
I'll go 5 times a day.
Yeah.
I don't care.
They say 3 to 6 times per week.
Oh my God.
Is the average
this
for
is
people.
The easiest money on earth.
It's pretty easy.
It's something you do every day.
Do you just go in and poop in a bucket and seal it and then hand it off? I mean, what else would you have to do?
Yes.
I can't imagine much else.
Oh. See, you go through all the schooling to be like an elite scientist, and then you end up here. Taking poop samples?
Taking poop samples?
That's rough.
Yeah.
You have to really have a passion for it.
Now, this is a description. Here's a description saying that the screening process is extremely selective. Others have actually described it as harder than getting into MIT or Harvard.
Oh, my God.
Because of terms of how many people apply. Because, I mean, anyone that would hear, hey, I can make $180,000 a year by pooping in a bucket a few times a week.
Yeah.
Anyone's going to be excited about that. So I have to assume that saying the selection process and who they actually accept as candidates is such a low percentage, then it's harder than, getting into MIT or Harvard.
Wait, are you doing this in front of an OnlyFans cam? Is that why you're making so much?
That's if you want to make extra money.
Gotcha.
Yeah, the $180,000 a year is just for your poop sample.
I gotcha.
Yeah. You want to get up to about $250 a year.
Yeah.
You want to make $250,000.
Slap that bad
Slap
boy
the camera on.
Yeah.
Yep.
Oh, my God.
Yeah. You want to make $500,000, do 2 cameras above and below.
Oh, okay.
Then you're really...
Now we're working out a business plan.
Now you're raking it in. Yep. You got the bird's eye view and the close-up cam.
Yeah.
Yep.
That's right.
You want to make $750,000 a year. Get into Final Cut, start editing that thing, slow it down real slow.
You got an inside the bowl cam.
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
Really see it happen.
It looks like the Dairy Q commercial where they're actually pouring the ice cream in slow motion. It's coming out. Give it that little swirl tip. Oh, you're crossing a mill easy.
Kind of like a barista.
Yeah, absolutely. Yep. Get in there with your little spoon, make a little flour. Telling you. So you can cross the 1 mil mark in no time at all. So if you're looking for a side hustle, there you go. The bowel barista. Every time I read a story like this, I'm so shocked, and I guess I really shouldn't be, because at least it's a medical procedure. At least it's done by a doctor. Who was it you were keeping an eye on? I think it was like 2 days ago, Kelly. The TikToker, the looks maxing guy who's in trouble.
Yes. What's that dude's name?
He's been all over social media. It started because he was into this whole what they're calling looks maxing, which is basically trying to be as attractive as you can. But he was taking like a hammer and hitting himself in the face. He was like breaking his orbital bones to reshape his cheekbones and to have a more definitive jawline and cheek area.
His name's Clavicular on TikTok.
Yeah. And he got popular for looks maxing.
Whatever.
Like, come on.
It's freaky too. I mean, it looks freaky.
Yeah. It's
there's
unbelievable.
nothing attractive about it. It's very strange.
Play the hand you're dealt.
Well, here's another one. Plastic surgery as a whole, I agree. Certain things I get. Like, if you went through an amazing weight loss journey and you have all this extra skin and you go through the extra skin removal so it's not there anymore, that's one thing. If you are a woman who has had children and you would like your breast reconstructed, okay, that's one thing. But this to me just seems so much. Dr. Tesler of Define Plastic Surgery in Scottsdale, Arizona, said he has got some people that are now coming over from California because he is one of the first in the nation to perform a new type of surgery called rib remodeling, where people are going in and they are actually having plastic surgery to basically shave off 2 to 5 inches of their bottom ribs, and then they wear a corset for about 2 months. And basically you walk out, or I shouldn't say walk out, but when you're done, you have that real hourglass figure because the midsection there is now, inverse.
Yeah.
You have less rib there.
Yeah.
So you've got this hourglass figure going on. I can't. One woman was talking about her experience, and she said, look, just so you know, it's painful. It really is. It's a procedure for somebody that's really 100% so focused on the outcome that they're willing to deal with whatever to get there. And that line right there seems like a problem. I know how crazy painful this is, but I'm so concerned about the physical outcome, I'm willing to go through all of this pain to get it done. Where there's no actual, I don't know, benefit. I guess what benefit is there to plastic surgery as a whole? But this just seems so extreme. To go in and have your ribs shaved down and then wear a corset for 2 months, 3 months.
I just can't imagine the healing process from that. You have to be in absolute agony.
Yes.
Your body, that's not meant to happen. You're not meant to have that surgery.
The doctor says that even though you are, removing that certain part, there's no damage to, like, organs. You still have your ribs. They're just shaved down and moved.
It makes me sad because there's a deeper issue there. Truly.
That's what I would think. How much I know before you go on or before you have not bypass, what's the stomach surgery called?
Gastric.
Where they shrink your stomach.
Yeah.
Like, you have to go through a lot of psychological testing before they allow you to do that.
Gastric bypass. That's what
gastric bypass. Yeah. There's a lot that goes on there. I wonder if there's anything that goes into a surgery like this.
Oh, my gosh.
What doctor ethically performs this surgery? Just for somebody's looks.
For looks, yeah.
Money, 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 money.
Yep.
There's a R&B singer, K. Michelle. I don't know anything about her, but she was going on this awards show, and she got butt injections. She's sitting on the couch, and she's leaking all over the couch.
Right, yeah.
Oh, gosh.
Yes.
Stop.
Yeah. Her butt injections were leaking out.
Oh, my gosh.
Like, could you imagine all of a sudden the infected tissues just pussing all over the
So
seat you're
gross.
sitting in?
And you think you're sexy with your new butt injections.
Like, the things we have to suffer just in a natural day, really, any kind of normal injury or emotional issue or whatever, isn't that enough?
Right.
Why are you bringing more on?
Whenever I think about or I see, like we were talking a couple weeks ago, Project Hail Mary. Great movie, sci-fi, deals with other species out in the universe and aliens and things like that. And I don't want to give away the ending, but there's interaction, basically, with aliens. And it always makes me wonder, because do they have credit cards? Do they have fast food restaurants on other planets? Do they worry about what they look like and how they're perceived and go to surgery to change their physical appearance?
Seems to be a real human experience.
It does, but it always makes me wonder, are we the only ones? Are you pulling through? Ordering a triple cheeseburger or a triple...
No, they're like...
whatever burger?
I'm so embarrassed about the seventh tentacle. It's just... It's not like everybody else's.
I gotta get this tentacle fixed. What's going on?
Learn your fate with the mythical coin of destiny.
That is right. We are rolling into the weekend. It's going to be 80 and sunny today. Just a gorgeous day to kick off the weekend. You got something going down. You got something happening in your life. You've got questions. The coin of destiny has answers. It's very simple. 800-821-9970. Give us a call right now. Ask the coin of destiny your yes-no question, and it will give you the answer. Right now, running at about I think it's like a 96.2% success rate.
It's pretty good,
It is very, very accurate.
Will I catch a bass over 6 pounds today?
Oh, you're going today?
Yes, this endless quest for a bass over 6 pounds.
Over 6 pounds. Let's find out from the coin of destiny.
The answer is no.
Of course.
Oh.
Oh.
I'm so sorry.
That's all I do.
Man, all right.
Oh, mythical coin of destiny, will I ever get the stench off my dog from whatever he rolled in last
That's a
weekend?
good question. Yeah, you've been fighting that for a week now. All right, let's find out.
The answer is no.
Oh, man. You're going to be stuck with that thing. Blitz, hi, who's this?
Hey, this is Mike.
Hey, Mike, what is your question for the mythical coin of destiny? Okay, great.
Hey, whoa.
Got you scared.
Will I win concert tickets?
He didn't want to know the answer.
Right, you want to know the answer, yeah. Blitz, hi, who's this?
Jesse.
Jesse, what is your question for the mythical coin of destiny?
All right, mythical coin of destiny. Should I buy my wife a new diamond ring?
Oh, good question.
All right, here we go. Wait, real quick.
Leave
Wait,
it up.
just because? Is there a reason for the new diamond ring?
She's been asking for one for a while. And,
okay.
The
All
coin knows her.
I
Coin
need
knows.
an expert opinion.
All right, let's find out from the Mythical Coin of Destiny.
The answer is yes.
Yeah.
I guess Myers Jewelers it is.
It is.
Yes. Goes to Jeff and Scott.
But let me tell you, sir, I could have told you that answer without the Mythical Coin of Destiny. That answer is just yes. She asked, it's a yes. Thanks for the call, man. Have a great weekend. Blitz, hi, who's this?
It's Miguel.
Miguel, what is your question for the Mythical Coin of Destiny?
Am I going to break 80 this year?
That's
on the
a
golf
great
course.
question.
Yeah, right.
Yes, let's find out.
Is this bowling?
Golf.
Golf, gotcha.
The answer is yes.
Oh,
Goose, now you ask.
that first time. Hell no, I ain't asking.
Take it a step further.
Okay.
Am I going to get my first ace
Oh,
this
your
year?
first hole in one. Your first hole in one.
The answer is no.
Oh, that's all right. You got
can't
baby
be-
steps.
What I
Baby
can. I'll
steps.
take
You
80.
can't be
That's
too greedy with the golf gods. But I'll tell you what, from experience, that first time you break 80, that's a tap to the vein right there. That is. Thanks
I'll
for the
keep
call,
you
man.
updated.
Hit him straight, man. Hit him straight.
Yeah, let us know when you break it.
Blitz, hi, who's this?
Donnie.
Donnie, what is your question for the Mythical Coin of Destiny?
I have a very vague question.
Okay.
I want to know if my plans are going to work out by the end of June.
Ooh.
Are plans going to work out by the end of June?
Mysterious.
Yeah, very mysterious question for the Mythical Coin of Destiny. Let's find out.
The answer is yes.
Oh!
Yes!
Yeah!
Okay.
I don't know what those plans are, but they're coming through by the end of June. I'll tell you that much
Not
right
doing
now.
anything illegal, are you?
No.
Well, good luck with your plans, and I look forward to them all coming together, okay?
Thank you. Have
You're
a
welcome.
great
You
day.
too. Bye. Blitz, hi, who's this?
It's Nick.
Nick, what is your question for the Mythical Coin of Destiny?
Am I going to get a good raise this year?
Oh, a good raise. Oh, yeah. Let's find out from the Mythical Coin of Destiny.
The answer is no.
Oh!
Maybe you'll get it.
man.
Maybe you'll get an okay raise.
Yeah, okay. Maybe not a great raise.
Yeah, there you
Times
go.
are tough, though. I get it. Times are tough. I'm very sorry, but yeah, you'll get something. I just don't know if it's going to be a great raise, according to the Mythical Coin of
How
Destiny.
do you feel about the
Appreciate it.
Jelly of the Month Club?
Here's your honey baked ham. Enjoy. Thanks for the call. Blitz, hi, who's this?
Hey, good morning. It's Josh.
Josh, good morning. What is your question for the Mythical Coin of Destiny?
All right, so I actually asked this question last time you guys did this. Bowling league starts again this Sunday. Will I bowl at 200 this time?
Will you bowl at 200 this time? Let's find out.
The answer is no.
Oh!
Will you settle for $199?
I will.
Okay, all right.
I can't give you the breast, but I can give you the leg and the thigh. That's basically what we can do. Appreciate the call, man. Let's take one more here. Blitz, hi, who's this?
Hey, this is Matt.
Matt, what is your question for the Mythical Coin of Destiny?
Will Steel Panther play Glory Hole tonight?
Ooh. That's a good question. I'm kind of curious, too, because I've never seen them. Now I'm going tonight.
Yeah.
So I don't know that song, but now I'm very curious.
The answer is yes.
Oh, you will get to hear it. And I will get to hear it for the first time, so I can't wait. I appreciate the call, man. Thank you so much. Dominic texted in and wanted to know, will the Aviators get their first win tonight?
Oh, yeah. Playing their second home game tonight.
Second home
man.
game. Let's find out if they get their first win.
The answer is no.
Oh, come on! We need a win, man.
Man.
We played them. They got Dallas at home tonight. They played at Dallas last week.
Okay.
And it was the best game they played this year. They lost by 5. So,
You know, the expansion team, inaugural
I know,
year,
it's
it's tough.
tough.
It
It
is
is.
very tough.
I know.
But good luck. Just don't think it's going to happen tonight.
And now, all right, I'm listening. The 3 things you need to know before you go.
The woman who caused the fatal accident on 270 near Georgesville Road 4 days ago and ran from the scene, police say 30-year-old Jerica Wright's blood alcohol was 0.136, well above the legal limit. This is not her first DUI, by the way. It's her third, and not her first fatal accident. In July of 2020, she hit and killed a pedestrian on Sullivan Avenue. She told police he ran out in front of her.
Wait, 6 years ago? Not even 6 years ago?
Yeah. This week's crash happened at 2:40 a.m. on April 13th. 45-year-old Jody Tackett was sitting inside her Corolla on the left berm of 270 at Georgesville. Her husband and another person were changing her tire. That's when Jerica Wright, said to have lost control of her Audi and crashed into the Corolla, pushing that into a minivan. Jody Tackett was pronounced dead at the scene. One of the 2 people changing the tire was critically injured. Police say that Jerica Wright ran from the scene on foot, but was found nearby and arrested, and she's in the Franklin County Jail. You believe that?
Yeah, this is kind of 2 strikes, you're out sort of thing.
Oh, my gosh. She's getting a lot more strikes than she deserves.
Yes.
Former Cleveland Cavaliers player and coach Damon Jones has requested a change of plea hearing for charges alleging he provided inside information about NBA games used to place illegal sports bets. He'd previously pleaded not guilty, so ostensibly this change of plea is to guilty. He'll be the first defendant in the case to plead guilty, and that hearing will be April 28th. All right. The meowing sounds heard by air traffic control at Reagan National Airport this week was not from a loose cat on the plane. Oh, no. Human pilots making animal noises on air traffic control. The frequency, let's hear the noises first, and I'll tell you what's going on.
You guys, you need to be professional pilots. Meow, 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 meow.
What? These are pilots flying planes in the air.
I love he told them to be more professional, and they amped it up.
So, yeah, so they start meowing, and then the air traffic control gets on and says, you guys need to be professional pilots. And so then they kept meowing, etc. And then this air traffic controller is saying, this is why you guys still fly a regional jet.
Right.
This is why you're not moved up to the big leagues.
The article I saw was the 4 aviation words heard around the world. Like, everyone's talking about this air traffic controller and his basically ultimate insult. Yeah, that's why you guys are still in a regional.
Meow, 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 meow.
Like,
I do not want that guy flying my plane.
This has got to be
What are you doing?
I don't know. I mean, I guess he did say while you're flying regional, it's not like it's 2 private pilots flying around in their Cessnas.
No.
Like, this is an actual airline.
They're carrying human beings. So the FAA says regulations prohibit pilots from engaging in non-essential conversation when they're below 10,000 feet altitude. They are investigating, obviously. The animal sounds were happening over what's called the guard frequency, which is not used that often by pilots and controllers because it is reserved for emergencies. That's what you're supposed to use that frequency for.
Yeah, that's not good.
And instead they're meowing at each other.
Can't do that.
I mean, is this serious enough to say you're suspended until you can act like an adult?
Where do you go with this?
This is not serious business. We're not joking around. We're putting our lives in your hands.
Yeah. Well, what damage is meowing going to do?
Maybe none, but I don't like it as a passenger.
Okay, fair enough.
I don't want to know this is happening.
You don't want your pilot being all loosey-goosey?
I don't. No? I need you to take this at least 90% seriously.
Here's the thing, though. They could be. There does get to a point where you're good at your job and you can basically, excuse the pun, go on autopilot.
Yeah.
I remember one time my father was such a brittle diabetic. Calling 911 was just like a regular thing for us because his blood sugar would always drop and he'd be passed out or whatever. And I remember one time he was passed out in bed. Called 911, the paramedics show up. There's 3 paramedics, and he's basically naked, starfishing the bed because they're trying to do this, and they were putting this IV in, and 2 of the paramedics were, like, laughing. They were telling a story and laughing. And I was, like, 11. I was like, hey, Could you maybe worry about this instead of your little stories?
That is unsettling when healthcare professionals in like a hospital setting or an emergency setting, because it is regular.
Now,
for
there's
them.
there's no CPR being performed or heart. It's basically starting an IV to get some glucose in them or whatever.
But have some respect.
But have some respect, right? So there's a thin line between I know what I'm doing my job, I'm taking care of the issue at hand versus acting like a normal human being or acting more professional.
Yeah, when you're meowing over air traffic control, I just think you're a furry now. That's what I think. Yeah. You're a furry and you're in control of my flight, and I don't like it. All right? You belong at a convention, not in the air.
Not in the air.
All right, those are your three things.
Hey, if you've got some money just burning a hole in your pocket right now, or if you don't, even if you don't have the money, it's still a good day to maybe break into the piggy bank or the savings account, because tomorrow's record store day, and you're going to find all kinds of cool, exclusive stuff that is just for record store day. You're going to find all kinds of sales and limited releases, and of course, the only record store to go to for record store day would be Magnolia Thunderpussy there on High Street. I mean, that's just a given. Hi, guys. How are you?
Good. How you doing?
Oh, we're doing all right. Ready for record store day for sure. So, what is what's the big deal? For people that don't know, what is record store day?
Record store day is the most wonderful holiday of the year. There's a ton of exclusive releases that come to various record stores. And the list this year has a little something for everybody. We got there's a Charlie XCX single that I'm sure is going to sell really well. There's a Ween live album that I'm particularly excited for. Everyone's Sleep Token, 13th Floor, Elevators, pretty much any band, any kind of music that you'd like to hear should be available. We're going to be opening a little bit early. We're going to be opening at 8 a.m. And for all the people that are lining up, which there will be a line probably about an hour beforehand, we got some free Monster Energies that we'll be giving out because, you're probably going to get tired going through that crowd of people. But yes, to anybody that collects records, this is a pretty big day.
The day to go. Now, hey, you were opening up your eyes very big because you said there's going to be a lineup an hour beforehand. Are you saying more than an hour beforehand?
We've had the line start the day before.
Oh, wow. That's nuts.
So I feel like baseline, a lot of people, maybe if you're really not sure you're going to get something, I think 4 a.m. is like the safe zone. But,
okay.
4 hours before. But people ask me, what time do people start lining up? I don't know.
Early.
I'm asleep.
Way before I'm there.
Yeah.
Right? Yeah, exactly.
So, I don't know, but I would say
get there early.
Get there really early, yeah.
If you expect to show up at 8 a.m. and be the first person through the door, that's not going to happen. I can tell you that right now. So you've listed off some amazing artists. You've also got some. Do you have other exclusives going on just for Record Store Day?
Yeah, we got some exclusive posters that we'll be giving away. We got some tickets as well from Promo West that we'll be giving away for a ton of different shows. Bill Murray, American Football, I think I saw in there. We got a whole bunch of different ones. I think Band of Horses and Dinosaur Jr.
Dinosaur Jr., I haven't heard that name in a while.
I know, right?
Okay. I'm not mad at it. What would you, if you were going to Record Store Day, Thick, what would you be keeping an eye out for?
I like picture discs. Are those still a big deal?
Yeah.
Okay. I mean, I got like the Who's Next. I've got Rush's Moving Pictures. I've got it's the album cover on the actual album.
Right.
I always look for good rock picture disc.
I love what they do with the vinyl, but I hate what they do with the vinyl because it looks so cool. But then it usually costs more, or especially the artists now that release like 3 or 4 or 7 versions of their album just with different covers or different looking vinyl.
Looking at you, Taylor Swift.
Have you seen the liquid-filled vinyl?
What?
Have you seen the liquid-filled ones?
What is that?
I have not.
They're full of color juice, and they.
So is the album a little bit thicker?
Yeah,
to get enough of a
research on how they make them, but
right.
It's got to be at least
they're full of liquid.
The thickness of 180 gram, right?
Yeah.
Wow, I'd like to see that.
They're getting creative with the albums. Yep.
We got some Kiss ones.
The only thing is when you get that rare album you want, you don't play it.
Right, exactly.
You have to get a copy of you have to have a copy of the regular one, and then you get the rare one, and you don't play the rare
Just to
one.
put aside.
You don't even take the shrink wrap
No.
off of it.
Yeah, absolutely. It's all about keeping it closed.
That's
There's
right.
the value.
When I finally found Zeppelin's, hey, what can I do on a 45? I bought 2. One's never been touched.
That's the way to do it. So, of course, Record Store Day, special hours opening at 8 a.m. tomorrow at Magnolia Thunderpussy. But here's the deal. Of course, if you're going in, you're going to find some of these really cool albums, some special releases. But, I mean, Magnolia Thunderpussy is so much more. I mean, we're talking every kind of collectible you can think of. Your posters, your T-shirts, your hoodies, your little patches you can sew on your jackets and your backpacks. I mean, they've got absolutely everything there.
Yep. Stickers, buttons,
posters.
I miss the buttons. I miss the button days.
The buttons,
yeah.
We have thousands of posters.
Do you really?
Do you?
We got cassettes, too.
That's the one thing I love. Every time I go in there, I'm like, man, the cassettes are here. It's all full circle. Because vinyl went away for a little bit, made a huge comeback, and now they're doing the same thing. We just had the story, 2 or 3 weeks ago, where that company is releasing the Walkman side piece, Bluetooth.
Yeah.
That still, rewind, play, record, but instead of the connector. But it had the belt clip.
Do you know what's driving that? Because we were told that they took the cell phones away from the kids in school. So they're making mixtapes for each other again, which is like that will heal the world.
That is pretty great.
So good.
Yeah, if you're making mixtapes again,
Hell
everything
yeah.
is okay. You brought us some merch. What's going on over there? What do we have?
We just brought you a T-shirt and a tote bag.
Oh,
If you guys
love
want
it.
to
Yeah.
give it away or keep it for yourself.
No, we'll Red Hot Chili Peppers it.
What does that mean? Oh, I got it.
Thank you, Kelly.
I'm slow.
Man. Yes, let's give it away now. 800
Not as slow as me, Kelly.
Did you just get it?
Yes.
Oh,
you just got it. Oh,
had
you
to
just
say it.
got it.
So I'm the
Okay.
smart one.
Wow.
I've always told you that.
800-821-9970. You want yourself a Magnolia Thunderpussy T-shirt and tote bag to get you geared up, ready to go. You can use that tote while you're waiting in line and then heading into the store tomorrow, so you don't have to carry everything in your hands. You got, nice little tote bag that'll handle all your records and everything. Yes, thank you so much. Anything else we should know about Record Store Day tomorrow?
Please bring cash or debit card to avoid unnecessary fees.
Yeah, don't bring your phone, especially if it's a MasterCard tap. Please just bring your physical card or cash. Save yourself some
paying
money.
with the phone is a little unreliable.
We're about vinyl here. We don't deal with your technology.
Yeah, we're going old school.
Yeah, there is a fee for credit cards, so just bring your debit card or cash, and you'll save some money.
That'll make it so much easier. And it speeds up the process. Boop. Oh, it's not working. Boop. Oh, sorry. Try again. Boop. Oh, quiet card swiper not reading. Boop. Tap doesn't work right
You want to
now.
buy a cassette with Apple Pay, do you?
Right.
It's always
Yeah.
we're like credit or debit, and they're like Apple Pay, and I'm like, no.
Yes. That's really, you are not allowed to buy cassettes with Apple Pay.
No.
That
It's illegal.
should be illegal
That's
right off
cursed.
the
The
bat.
year is 2026. We are selling Korean pop music on cassette.
I can say, yes, absolutely. Now, Record Store Day tomorrow kicks off at 8 a.m. Magnolia Thunderpussy Records right there on High Street downtown. Make sure you check them out. Thank you for all the info, and we'll give away this tote here in just a second.
Not so breaking news. The news already broke. We're trying to put it back together.
All right, our first story takes us over to Lebanon County there in Pennsylvania, where they had a house that was put up for auction. This happens. Someone falls behind on payments, foreclosure, tax liens. They may do, someone may pass away, an estate sale, but houses sometimes go up for auction, where you, if you have cash available, might be able to get a really good deal on a home. However, a lot of times when these auctions go down, the one thing that you really can't do is go inside. There may be people still living there. They may not have gotten their stuff out yet. So basically it's kind of like outside viewing only, and you're taking a guess as to what's on the inside. And a lot of times it's worked out for people. They've seen the house, they're like, it works, and then they either get a bunch of stuff inside, or they might have to clean it out. You might get a hoarder situation. you don't know what you're going to find when you drop some cash for a house that's being auctioned off. Well, this house was auctioned off because apparently it was listed to a woman there in South Londonderry Township on Timber Lane. And here's the deal. The house was listed under Charlene Bentz. But in the news report or in the police report, they don't have the name of this particular woman who was in the house because someone bought the house, and when they finally got the keys and went in, they found a dead body in the house. That's not something you're expecting to find.
Okay.
Garbage, maybe.
So it came with a squatter.
It came with a squatter. Yep, that squatter was there a while. Court documents obtained said the house was in default on the mortgage since April of 2023.
I wonder why.
Well, I got to assume it hasn't been 3 years she's been dead. You would think someone would have been inside the house in the past 3 years. So finally the house was sold off and taken care of, and now it has been sold, but there's a bit of a pause in the process because, of course, they're trying to figure out what the hell happened here. Story number 2 takes us down to Texas, where Ashley Kirchside was just arrested on Wednesday for racketeering charges, supposedly about her involvement from her husband's prostitution enterprise that he ran from the house. Now, here's the thing. He was actually arrested last week because it was come to find out that, yes, he was running a full prostitution ring outside of his house, and he's been doing so for many, many years. So why did it take so long? Well, because they had a special clientele, and that was most of the surrounding police officers.
Smart.
Were coming to his house. Now, here's the other problem. Ashley, who was just arrested, was denying the allegations, but as it turns out, not only was she a part of it, but she was kind of like the house mother. She was training the other women on how to be prostitutes, and then apparently she herself got around a bit because a couple of officers are stepping forward and saying, yeah, I was paying about $1,000 an hour to hit that.
Where is that whore?
Who do you think you are, Ghislaine Maxwell?
Right? Now, here's the thing. She's a very attractive wife, and I don't understand. Well, I guess I could understand why you're paying $1,000 to do the things you're doing. But she says, look, this is our house. We're consenting adults. We're all consenting adults. We should be able to do what we want to do. Which I guess, let's just say you've got the husband and wife, right? They own the house. And the wife has 3 female friends over, right? And then 3 male police officers come over, and the 8 of them are doing what adults do. Wouldn't be the first time. It also wouldn't be the first time. Hey, would you like a new Coach purse? Okay. And then things happen after you purchase. Like, is it just cash? Is it just the line that, hey, I'm giving you cash money so we can get naked? Like, that's the line. Because don't tell me air quote prostitution doesn't happen, or that group sex doesn't happen. So, running a business out of your own home?
Well, I don't know. As a police officer, whether you think a law is stupid or not, you're bound to uphold it.
That is true. You are still responsible for upholding the law. And if there is something that's illegal, you shouldn't be participating in it just because you want to. So, anyways, her and her husband are denying the allegations. Of course, there will be trials and such, and we'll see how much time they actually spend behind bars. Actually, not so breaking news. We've said it before. I think everyone should work in the service industry for like a year. You got to be a server. Basically a server.
I worked in retail. Does that count?
That's somewhat close. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay. I'll give you retail or service industry.
Okay.
You have to work in some sort of customer service based industry as the customer service agent, someone dealing with people, and where you have people coming to you with some sort of issue problem that you are solving. I'm hungry. I'm ordering food. I need to check into my hotel. I need to try on this pair of jeans. Whatever. You have to deal with the public. So I guarantee you would have a better appreciation if you did. and I guarantee every employee has wanted to do it at some point, especially if you've been a server. There's a Waffle House employee, and she works at a Nashville, Tennessee location. And apparently, the other day, police were called to the Dickerson Pike Waffle House there in Nashville on an early Sunday morning. We're talking like the overnight hours.
Yeah.
So we're talking 2 3 a.m.
Prime
hours.
fighting time.
Oh, if you have not been to a Waffle House, I'll tell you what. It was a ritual in Colorado after we went to the club. We went to Waffle House.
Oh, yeah.
Every Saturday. So you know what goes down at a Waffle House at 2:30, 3 a.m., you know. So this 911 call is from a customer who is being held inside the Waffle House because the doors are locked. They can't get out because the waitress locked the doors and was conducting audits. Tamika Rowland apparently had enough. She was working a double shift. She was coming to the end of her 14-hour shift after 7-3 tables, and there was a 5-person table in there that had been there for about 2 hours. I get it. We've hung out, had our coffee, and just, shot the stuff for a while. But then she looked at the tip, and it was an 8% tip, and she finally snapped. She said, nope. So she locked the door and she started going table by table looking at their bills. 20%? Okay, you can leave. And let them leave.
I am firmly on her side.
She grabbed a legal pad and a calculator and started going through everyone's tabs. Told one table, 25%, you're free to go, king. You can leave. Told the other table, nope. Went through their check and went through their order. You ordered this, you ordered this, you ordered 5 sides of hash browns, you ordered this, you ordered this. Now tell me, does this look like a 10%? She pulled out the order sheet. She goes, does this look like a 10% tip to you? Just had enough.
Listen, if your mom and dad didn't teach you how to tip, then Tamika's going to.
Apparently the original 5 that kind of caused her to snap tried to leave through the kitchen, and the cook had a spatula in his hand and turned him around, and they were like, nope.
Oh, I love it.
Go sit down.
I'm okay with this for whatever reason. I know it's probably kidnapping. However.
Yeah, technically kidnapping. But, man, she finally had enough. How often have you been at your job just wishing you could just snap?
Oh.
I've never like full-blown snapped, but I've definitely had the frustration show before in like our sales meetings. And it's like, what else do you want? Like, you told me what you need, I gave it to you, and you're still not doing what you're supposed to be doing. I don't understand what else I can do. Help me help you. What else can I do?
If you were in my position, what would you do to get me?
That's exactly it. Have you ever seen anyone snap at work before? 800-821-9970.
I've cried. Now, and this was at Service Merchandise, my first retail job, my only retail job. I absolutely broke down in tears at the register because of a customer.
Oh, wait, a customer was treating you?
I tend to not lash out. I'll cry when I'm stressed or angry or whatever. That just makes me kind of just instantly cry. But I did have enough at one point, and I walked out. I just said, I'm done, walked out, and never came back.
I forgot who it was that I recently called. I can't remember if it was Progressive or it was definitely what's the word? Utility. It was some sort of utility something that I had to deal with. And when you call and you're going through the menu system, the automated system, it actually said, just so you know, swearing, berating, raising your voice to our employees will not be tolerated, and they have a right to hang up on you.
Oh, good.
Which I totally get.
There's
get it.
Reason for that message.
Yeah, there absolutely is. Have you ever seen anyone just snap at work thick?
Oh, yeah.
Really?
Oh, yeah.
Let's hear it.
I can't get into details.
Someone people know, here. Okay, all right.
Oh, wait a minute. I must know this story.
Kelly, you have witnessed it.
Oh, really?
Oh.
Let me see. As soon as I remember, I'm going to start spilling the beans.
Okay.
Go right ahead.
800-821-9970. Did you ever just see anyone snap at work before? It's 99.7 The Blitz.
And now, all right, the 3 things you need to know before you go.
KeyBank building on East Broad Street downtown has been sold at auction for $5 million. That's less than half of what it was sold for in 2022 to a venture capitalist group. The identity of the new owner hasn't been released, but this thing is huge. It's downtown. It's 21 stories. It was built back in 1964. It has over 250,000 square feet. But it's only 30% occupied right now. And that keeps people keep sort of abandoning ship because this place is in quite a bit of disrepair.
So it's funny you're talking about this. There's a very famous building in downtown Detroit. It's just north of like the heart of downtown Detroit, but it's still in downtown Detroit. It's called the Fisher Building, and it's been around forever. They have a very famous theater there. Like when Broadway shows come through, they go to the Fisher Theater. It's where the radio station I worked at, Detroit, that's where it was located. But same thing. Very tall, 50-story building, whatever. And, like Detroit Public Schools has some offices there. But for the most part, it's kind of empty.
Yeah.
And it's for sale. I think it was like they wanted $1 million.
Yeah, like nothing.
Like nothing.
Yeah.
But it's going to take like $50 million in repairs.
Right.
For everything that's wrong with that
this
building.
is a fixer-upper, too.
Yeah.
For sure. But this venture capitalist that bought it in 2022... Whenever you're purchased by a venture capitalist, like things are about to go south quickly. And that is what happened. Like even the city of Columbus said, if you do not pay your water bill, we're turning it off. Yeah. There are people working in this building. There's a bank operating in the building.
And
they're like, they didn't pay they defaulted on their loan and had to sell it for less than half of what they paid for.
If you're venture capitalist steps in, they're looking at piecing this thing off.
That's what happened at Tuttle Mall.
Yeah.
So they're owned by venture capitalists, and it has gone to such crap
Yep.
over there. And you're right. They're just selling it for parts.
But just for parts.
All right. The man accused of killing conservative activist Charlie Kirk is due in court today. Lawyers for Tyler Robinson are expected to ask a judge to ban cameras in the courtroom during proceedings. They say that biased coverage of the case is tainting the potential jury pool. Robinson faces aggravated murder charges and the death penalty, and his attorneys are also asking the judge for more time to review the evidence. Right now, a preliminary hearing set for next month, and they're looking to delay that. All right. Paramount has announced at CinemaCon in Vegas that Tom Cruise will return for Top Gun 3.
Don't do it!
I never saw Top Gun Maverick, but I hear it was elite Top Gun. It was so good.
That is the problem I have. It was the perfect sequel. I mean, almost never, ever, ever do you get a good sequel. You can have an okay sequel, but something that rivals the original... Very rarely does that ever happen. So now that you've done it, leave it alone.
Leave it. Oh.
You're asking for trouble. Why take the chance? Now, on the flip side of that coin, the only thing I will say is Tom Cruise is a perfectionist. He will not. I'm not saying he hasn't had a bad movie, but the other thing too is I believe Top Gun holds the biggest part of Tom Cruise's heart.
Yeah,
I think he protects that name and that vehicle more than any other thing he's ever done. Even the Mission Impossible movies, I think he holds Top Gun to a higher standard than anything else he's ever done.
I've seen him in interviews. He's like the Tom Brady of movies.
Oh, absolutely. Yeah. Yes, 100%. Yep. So that's the only saving grace when this thing comes out, is it could still be good because I know he's going to take good care of it, but at the same time, you had the perfect sequel with Maverick.
It made $1.5 billion globally.
It saved the movie industry.
Yeah, how can you not make another one?
Yeah, it saved the movie industry because it was in such dire straits from COVID and everything. This was the movie that brought everyone back to the movie theaters. So, I don't know.
Top Gun, geriatric boogaloo.
Yeah, what's he gonna do? Because he was ready to hang it up and retire at the end of that movie.
Okay, so Tom Cruise is 63 years old. I'm just looking it up.
Yeah.
He is in elite shape.
Yeah.
He's one of the greatest actors of our time, in my opinion. He's a great actor.
Yeah, absolutely.
He's got a weird Scientology thing going on. Yeah. I don't get it, and it kind of tinges his reputation. However, in terms of acting,
separating the art from the
you
life.
Cannot pass up a Tom Cruise. You shouldn't pass up a Tom Cruise movie. It's going to be great.
Yeah.
So we'll see what happens here.
Yeah.
All right, those are your three things.
Hey, Vic, can you, I'm sorry, last minute request. Can you pull up our time machine music so we can take a trip way back? I want everyone to join me on this journey. Yeah, let's go back to 1965, where there is a student. I'm sorry, a team doctor that is working to help his athletes over there at the University of Florida, and he invents this new drink, and it's to aid the Gator football team. So this team physician creates Gatorade.
Yeah.
And ever since 1965, Gatorade has been a staple, mainly to athletes. If you've seen any of their commercials, they tell athletes you got to rehydrate. You need those electrolytes.
Yeah.
You got to drink Gatorade. Since then, they have become a huge company with multiple flavors, and they've always stuck to their marketing plan. You need to hydrate. You need your electrolytes. You're out there sweating it out. Get yourself some Gatorade. Well, they have now decided that, it's been fun targeting athletes and all, but we really need to expand our marketing. So they are now creating new packaging to highlight a specific way Gatorade can benefit you, especially for dog walkers.
Oh, jeez.
That's their new campaign. They're going after people who walk their dog.
I thought you were going to tell me like single moms.
No, they're literally just people who walk their dogs.
Okay.
Basically, the message is you don't have to be an elite athlete to drink Gatorade.
Right.
You don't have to spend 90 minutes at the gym sweating it all out or on the field in a 90-minute match.
You're human. You have to be hydrated.
You have to be hydrated. So anything, including taking the dog for a walk, could be, where you need to quench that thirst. And, of course, you have to go with the thirst quencher of Gatorade. Now, do be careful. It does have 48 grams of sugar and 18% of your daily recommended carbohydrates. So you're really packing it in there.
That's the only problem with it.
Don't treat Gatorade like water where you're just got your giant Stanley full of Gatorade. That's not the way to go.
I will usually grab a sugar-free Red Bull if I need an energy drink.
Now, they do have Gatorade.
Water's really good, too.
Yeah, that tends to work. They do have Gatorade low sugar, 75% less sugar if you want to do that.
Oh, they do? I didn't even know they had that.
They do have that. But, yes, look for the new marketing campaign going after people just out there going for a stroll if you need to rehydrate.
Now, let's see if we can learn you something. Sit up and pay attention.
All right, time to learn you some stuff on a Friday morning, make you a little bit smarter than you were when you woke up today. Little tidbits of information you get to take with you into the weekend, maybe impress your friends or the first date you're going on. And I'll tell you what, I knew 3 of these 5 facts already today.
All right.
Yeah, I feel very smart today. Did you know, which this one I did not, Kellogg's picked the name Pop-Tarts because Andy Warhol's pop art movement was huge when they were introducing the product back in the 60s. So they went with Pop-Tart.
It's kind of a parody.
Pop art. Kind of. Yeah.
That I did not know.
I did know this. We say o'clock because in the 13th through 17th centuries, clocks weren't prominent. They had them, but they weren't very prominent. So when someone was telling you the time from a clock and not from like a sundial or just guessing as to what time it was, they'd say, it's 4 of the clock.
Okay.
And so it became o'clock. And I learned that from comedian Gary Goldman, because if you have not seen his abbreviation bit that he did, I think it was on The Tonight Show, it's a very specific bit that deals with abbreviations. Have you seen this one?
No.
The state abbreviations? Oh, my God. It's a 6-minute bit.
Yeah.
You got to watch it.
Okay.
But he talks about abbreviations, and in that he talks about of the clock.
Well, this makes me curious now. I'm wondering if Irish people, their names kind of got changed. Like maybe the guy's name was James Bryan, but somebody said he's James of the Bryans, so it became O'Brien.
I mean, possibility. Because they did deal a lot with, like, kingdoms and clans and things like that. Could be.
Sir James
He's
of the House Bryan.
Right.
You know?
Yeah, possibly. Did you know 10 known people have died inside the White House in its 225 years? 2 presidents, William Henry Harrison and Zachary Tyler, died in the White House. The most recent person was Margaret Wallace in 1952. She was the mother of First Lady Bess Truman. And so she was in the White House when she died.
Okay.
She's the last one to actually die in the White House.
Anything nefarious?
Not that it says.
Yeah,
not that it says.
Okay.
I did know this. CBS used to artificially add bird sounds to the golf coverage until the year 2000.
Yeah, I knew that. That one I knew.
Yeah. Now they stopped because a bird expert was noticing the bird sounds and was watching golf and knew like where the golf course was. You know, what city or state they were playing in.
Right.
And he's like, wait a minute. None of those birds
Oh, my gosh.
are in that location.
Wow.
So there's no way that you would that bird sound would be there at that golf course.
Yeah, like my bird. I have no idea what those birds are. There might not be. These birds are here now. There may not be any in Ohio.
Yeah.
I don't know.
You're not going to hear them for the memorial. Like, it's just not going to happen.
That's hilarious, man.
And finally, wait a minute, we're in Texas. Who brought a parrot? Finally, I just learned this fun fact because Birdie has become, I wouldn't say a nuisance doing this, but she definitely does this. We take her to the dog park, and they've got a couple benches. And if I'm ever sitting on the bench and another dog comes over to me sitting on the bench, she comes up and gets a little nippy.
That's my man.
Yeah, she gets a little nippy. And a study shows dogs
get
get jealous. Oh, it's hysterical. They will try to break up the connection between their owner and another dog. It's even been shown in signs with a stuffed dog. Like if you have, if you're petting a stuffed dog, your dog will get jealous.
Oh, I could make my pug jealous doing that.
Yeah. So just know if you ever see your dog portraying jealousy, it's a real thing.
Yeah.
There you go, learning some stuff on a Friday morning. 99.7 The Blitz.